Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sporting Journey. Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to do a quick video regarding West Ham United and being on the current verge of being relegated to the Championship. So let's, without further ado, let's have a look at tables, see how it stands for West Ham. They're in 18th place on 36 points, 2 points behind Tottenham, who've got a game in, who've got to play their game in hand tomorrow against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Now, Tottenham only need a point to all but guarantee safety, with the goal difference being far superior to what West Ham's is. Now, that's the table. So, right now, I wanted to just have a quick chat about, how I've watched some videos today and it's made me chuckle. I won't lie. All these big channels now they've all got roughly the same title, the same sort of thumbnail, same sort of title, blaming Sullivan and Brady and the owners and the manager and the players. And yes, it is all their faults, but guess what? It's also some of these big West Ham YouTube channels' faults as well for not speaking out sooner. Why wait till now? Now that everybody's singing from the same hymn sheet, why? I think there's only a handful of channels I know where they've been banning on about this ownership from day one of the season starting, and about the standards not being good enough. Now all of a sudden, all these big YouTube channels have jumped on board and gone in which way wind's blowing them, and it made me laugh because I'm thinking, hang on a minute. You guys, you lot are all supposed to be the ones with the most subscribers and stuff, but none of you have said anything out of term or spoken about it for the majority of the season, and it just makes me think. I watched a big huge West Ham YouTube channel yesterday, and basically the guy said. We don't speak out in case throughout the season in case we get backlash or all like that. Now I'm thinking, hang on a minute. So what you're telling us then, that what you're saying then is when you're speaking throughout the year, throughout the season, we don't know whether you mean what you're saying or not because you're frightened of getting backlash. That is not the way to run a West Ham fan YouTube channel. You're the voice for the fans. And when people say, "Oh, we're not ITKs," but then on another video they're saying, "Oh, we've been told by people inside club," that makes you an ITK, you Wallies. You know what I mean? And it's so annoying. It's annoying because I'd rather watch YouTube channels where at least they're going to be honest and open and upfront and tell you how they feel. And whether you agree with them or not, they're not frightened of losing subscribers. They're not frightened of getting a backlash. They're not frightened of people disagreeing with them, and it's all his fault, to be honest. Why West Ham are in this position, because if these bigger YouTube channels had spoke out sooner, maybe something could have been done where you were all on the same page, like you are now. Now, like it's too late, and everyone's blaming everyone else, blaming same people like Sullivan and all them. When you could have done something at the beginning of the season to get to get a plan in place to get Sullivan out and work on that plan all throughout the season. It's mad. It's crazy. Honestly, God, it's absolutely crazy. What I've been watching today, but look, West Ham can blame everybody. There's not one person innocent from this situation with West Ham getting relegated. The players are to blame, the managers to blame, the recruitment's to blame, the owners are to blame, the board of directors are to blame. But also the fans in the YouTube channels who have allowed this to carry on all season without saying a word, but speaking a word out of about it. So you're all to blame, each and every one of you. And that's how that's. And I'm sorry if that sounds blunt, but that's the truth. You could have all have done if you'd have all have been on the same page. Even last season, when things weren't going right, you might not have been in this situation you find yourself in now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there before I say else, before I get myself into even more trouble. Anyway, thank you for watching this edition of Sporting Journey. Until next time, guys, have a great day. See you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.